Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Callion Mass, and here with another episode of Social Dynamics 101. We're actually going to start a series right now on the different ways to meet and approach women. How many are there? Are there 3? Are there 4? Are there 7? I don't know. I do know, but you don't know what I know. So I'm going to tell you what I know. So we'll see you after this. What are the main ways to meet a woman? Well, there's social circle meetings, which is also warm approach, which means you've been introduced by a mutual friend or relative. There's online dating, which is, mostly cold. And then there's a cold approach directly, which neither of you have met each other ever before. Whatever way is best depends on your personal goals and your situation. And each option has its pros and its cons. And if you don't figure out what one works best for you, then prepare yourself to waste a lot of time and energy getting the results that you want. So we're going to break down all 3 options and you'll be able to see what one works best for you. Now, personally, I am great at meeting people in person. I find it easy to talk to anybody I meet, but not everybody is like that. You may be amazing by text, but you may be absolute crap in person. Maybe you're only good if you get introduced. So we're going to talk about these 3 things, these 3 ways to meet women and how to make them work for you and how to pick the right one for you. Let's start with the social circle. Until about, 15 years ago roughly, in the advent of online dating apps on your phone, you had to meet people through your social circle. There were newspaper ads, there was the girl that you worked with. By the way, never date someone you work with unless you're ready for a serious relationship. It just gets messy. Maybe she's someone who sat behind you in Human Psychology 101, or you were introduced by a mutual friend. That is your social circle. And there are advantages to meeting someone through your social circle. There's trust. She's going to assume that you're not some dumb guy or antisocial weirdo because you hang out with the same people. Automatic brownie points. Girls you approach in the street might assume that you live in your mom's basement. That's not cool. It adds value to you and gives you social credit. If you've built a social circle with a lot of beautiful women, you can leverage that and create opportunities. Your hot friend Shana, who works at the bar at the street, can connect you with plenty of girls because she thinks you're the salt of the earth. And you invite these girls over to your place for a pool party or something like that, maybe at your apartment complex. You've got a lot of social value in this situation. You're almost like the DJ at the club. We like to talk about pre-selection, and in this case, it means that women are more attracted to men who seem attractive to other women. Now, social circle game may not be the best way for you to meet a girl, and here's why. Meeting women through your social circle has one big disadvantage, and that's volume quantity. Unless you're an entertainer like myself, your social circle is probably pretty limited. And those girls all know each other. You might sit next to the cute girl in class, but she knows that you went out with Heather, and Heather says you were an absolute dick. Now you have to fight through that in order to connect with her. And with social media, everyone's following someone who's following someone who's following someone. It leads to becoming totally invested in only the few girls that you see from day to day. Now, if you rely too much on meeting women through that, you're going to get stuck in a cycle of dating the same people who have dated the same people. Nothing is weirder than meeting a girl and finding out that your boy has already slept with her. Sound off below. Let me know some of the ways that you've engaged with warm approach dating, and subscribe and like below, and we'll see you soon.